you kind of promised your team would start better, and they did. But you still didn't win. Does it mean you're getting closer? How do you look at a game like that the morning after?
I mean, it's tough. A team that we know has some good skill. Like I said, I thought we started well. We come out of that period 1-1. I thought we could have been 5-1. And then we have a lull in the second period with some mistakes that are on our stick, and we're chasing the game the rest of the night. Obviously, their goalie played well, but we got to find a way to get a lead.
So Evander, you go away from that game frustrated because you feel like you should have had it, or feeling more positive because you guys played well for the most part?
Probably a little bit of both. We expect to win every time we step on the ice. I think, like I said, we got off to a good start. We just didn't. We couldn't get that next goal, and we just got to continue to push. And I think when we do that, we obviously are able to control the game like we did in that third period, especially, and just got to find a way to capitalize.
To what extent do you look at it and say, listen, it's 3 games, things will be fine eventually, we'll get it together, or is there a danger in that, or is that how you have to look at it?
Well, I don't know if we look at it as things will be fine eventually. We got to work and get it done. At the same time, it is very early in the season. You obviously want to get off to a good start. You don't want to be sitting 1-2. But we have an opportunity in these next 3 games, starting tomorrow night, to correct that.
Is there a bit of urgency just in the way the schedule is set up, where you get 6 at home and then I think 12 of 18 on the road somewhere?
I mean, we love playing at home. I don't know if that necessarily we look at it that way. I think we look at it as we got 3 good teams, really good teams coming in, and it's going to be a good test for our group, especially with the way we've started these first 3.
Do you think you guys are hard enough to play against right now? Could you be hurt?
I think in certain areas, at certain times, we could be. I thought last night we did a pretty good job. I think sometimes, when you put up almost 50 shots, the bounces aren't going your way. We got one, in that last minute there at the end to make it interesting. But I think you can always be harder. I think, if we look at some of the opportunities we gave up over these first 3 games, I think that was a focal point, and will be a focal point as we continue here. But, playing a tough team like Carolina, we're going to have to be hard because they have a lot of guys that fight harder on the net on both ends, and it's going to be a good challenge.
Maybe define it. It seems to me that you work, and last night you give up a couple goals the other team doesn't have to work that hard to get, maybe.
Yeah.
Being hard to play against in that context.
Yeah, I think keeping it simple. I think, if you look at that third period, we got pucks to the net. We kept it simple. We didn't try to make rink-wide passes every time we went up the ice. And we poured it on them. We just couldn't buy one. But I think it's hard to play against when you're not giving teams golden opportunities. And with a team like that, with the amount of skill they have, when they get those opportunities, they can capitalize on those.
So when you pump 23 shots on a goalie in a period and it's still not enough, do you just hey, that was, or is there something you can do in those 23 shots to make it be enough?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can finish. I mean. The first period we had 6 or 7 grade A opportunities. The second period we had probably 5 or 6 grade A opportunities. In the third, same story. So, we're getting our chances, which is a good sign that we're doing some good things. We're just that finish will come.